Graduands, guests, colleagues, I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. So I'd like to start by apologising for the delay to the start of this ceremony. I think you understand that this was due to a medical emergency. Pleased to say that the patient is now in safe and good hands. But thank you very much for your patience and understanding. But we'll now get the ceremony fully underway. So as Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I would like to welcome you to this graduation ceremony for students from Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences. I would also like to welcome the family and friends who are joining us from around the world via the NTU live stream. Welcome also to our honorary graduate, Tullis Madsen. It's a pleasure and a privilege to have you with us this afternoon, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts a little later in the ceremony. Graduands, I want to begin by congratulating you on your achievements. Well done and welcome back to NTU. It's great to have you here with us today. Graduation is a very significant day for us as much as it is for you, whenever it takes place. It is the day that we come together to reflect on your academic accomplishments and all the incredible things that you've achieved throughout your NTU journey. The COVID-19 pandemic denied us that opportunity last summer, but we have always been committed to celebrating your success in person, and I'm delighted that so many of you are here today. It's really wonderful to see you all. As the class of 2021, you faced major challenges caused by the pandemic in the final 15 months or so of your time at Nottingham Trent. You came through those challenges, however, showing resilience and resourcefulness. These are qualities which will serve you well in navigating these uncertain times of significant world events. The pandemic has reconfirmed the reach and relevance of the NTU community, a community that you will always be part of. It has re-emphasised the importance of connection and collaboration, of inclusion and innovation. And today is a reunion as well as a recognition of your graduation. Take the chance to renew friendships and acquaintances, because the stronger your network is, the stronger your future will be. However, no one completes this journey alone, and I invite you now to remember those who have supported you along the way, your families, your friends, your course mates, and the professional services staff and academic tutors here at the university. So please join me in thanking them with a well-deserved round of applause. These ceremonies also give us the opportunity to reflect on the university's world-leading research, our commitment to ensuring our graduates are equipped for the world of work, and our ever-expanding network of international partnerships. Considering the challenges we have all faced since March 2020, I feel we must recognise today that our shared culture underpins the university's many successes. I will highlight just a few of these. We remain the most popular destination for UK undergraduate students, and we are now the 5th largest university in the UK based on student numbers. We have won major national awards for the quality of our student support and our contribution to social mobility. We remain one of the top 5 most environmentally sustainable universities in the world, and our research has once again won a Queen's Anniversary Prize. As the Minister for Higher and Further Education said recently, Nottingham Trent University is amazing. Based at our Brackenhurst campus, the School of Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences is a community in the sincerest sense of the word. A family of ecologists, conservationists, geographers, veterinary nurses, food scientists and biologists, all bound by a shared commitment to addressing the planet's most pressing environmental questions. Through excellent teaching and exceptional facilities, the school's focus is on learning how to learn. Its mission is to channel the natural passion of its students and to refine both their theoretical and practical skills. Its courses promote knowledge, creativity, and confidence, empowering graduates to deliver meaningful change throughout the world. The attitudes, research outputs, and teaching methods of the school reflects the duties of a modern university to create opportunities, to enrich and protect the world around us, to challenge current thinking, to develop new ideas and generate novel solutions, and to connect on a truly global scale. Class of 2021, it is a pleasure to have you back on campus with us today. I hope that you enjoy today's ceremony. I now invite the Deputy Dean, Ian Barber, to read the names of today's graduands, and Chief Operating Officer and Registrar, Steve Denton, to confer your degrees. Thank you.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduates. Registrar, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Animal Biology, Aranea Aruntavaraja. Neve Barnes. Eleanor B. Nicole Boltby. Grant Burfoot. Sarah Calladine. Rebecca Challens. Amelia Clark. Elizabeth Clay. Hope Clay Belsham. Chloe Delaney. The next student also receives the Eden Trophy, Anjana Daliwal. Pratiksha Fatania. Alicia Fritchley. Madeline Gherkin. Amelia Hanwell. Mary Hedworth. Leah Height. Demetria Holland. Chloe Hopkins. Rhea Houghton. Molly Jeffels. Catherine Jordan. Megan Keeley Allen. Crystal Manuel. Neve Mason Walsh. Izzy Murray. Emily Orwin. Alice Owen. Hannah Tandy. Jamie Walters. Olivia Ward. Paris Warren. Eleanor Watson. Lorna Wilson-Shorten. Hannah Arms. Jennifer Bedson. Emily Cottrell. Amy Taylor. Mona Osmani. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Equestrian Psychology and Sports Science, Holly Banbury. Stephanie Bennett. Georgina Ramsahoy. Olivia Walters. Carrie-Anne Williams. Chelsea Carter. Eleanor Houston. Amber Paddock. Teresa Robertson. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Equine Sports Science, Jessica Careford. Eleanor Chappell. Amy Clay Herod. Chloe Crimmen. India Francis. Melissa Moa. Iman Rasul Hila. Kirsty Riley. The next student also receives the School Dissertation Prize for Animal and Equine Science, Isabel Seddon. Charlotte Smith. The next student also receives the Incorporated Society of Valuers and Auctioneers East Midlands Branch Trophy, Chloe Tate. Alyssa Cunnington. Gabriella Glaive. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Veterinary Nursing Science, Holly Barlow. Leah Betteridge. Kirsty Brooksby. Rebecca Collins. Nathan Daniel. Yasmin Ford. Yvette Lane. The next student also receives the Rufford Cup and the Newark and Nottinghamshire Agricultural Society Award, Katie Lewis. Shauna Marnie. Georgia Pickering. Amy White. Registrar, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of graduates from the School of Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences. I'm now pleased to invite Julia Davis to the stage to give the oration for our honorary graduand, Tullis Matson, and to present them to the registrar to receive the award.
It is my pleasure and privilege to invite Tullis Matson to come forward to receive an honorary doctorate at this afternoon's graduation. Tullis Matson was brought up on a horse stud farm in Shropshire, where his father was a well-respected horse breeder. Tullis was hugely challenged by severe dyslexia during his school days, a time he refers to as the dark period of his life. He left school at 16 to become a jockey, progressing to assistant trainer in Somerset. He retired from racing in 1990 and returned home, where he began running the small natural covering stud in 1989. Tullis was convinced that horse breeding could be improved from an animal welfare perspective. A visit to New Zealand introduced him to artificial insemination in horses, a procedure hardly practiced in the UK at the time, and inspired Tullis to set up one of the first equine artificial insemination-only units in the UK. Tullis further developed the facilities and, keen to improve his own skills and develop new processes and techniques, undertook training at the University of Utrecht in Holland. He formed Stallion AI Services Limited in 2000, now one of the most successful stallion collection centres in Europe, offering semen collection services, fertility assessment, and worldwide semen export. Tullis has been working with the Rare Breed Survival Trust since 2002, becoming a trustee of the society in 2015. In 2011, he was awarded the Marsh Christian Award for Conservation in Genetic Biodiversity, sponsored by the Rare Breed Survival Trust, for the technological advances he has brought to the field of equine semen freezing, supporting the conservation of rare horse breeds. He now works with organisations such as Chester Zoo to help cryopreserve semen from a variety of endangered species. In 2019, Tullis received the Fellowship of the Royal Agricultural Society's Award for the services to agriculture, and in 2020, he accepted the commission of Deputy Lieutenant of Shropshire to support the work of the Lord Lieutenant of the county. It is evident that the difficulties that Tullis experienced in school have influenced his approach to challenges throughout his career. He is determined to find solutions to problems and apply new techniques, even if these are untested. Tullis is a great believer in setting goals. He is always exploring new ways to improve what he does and to share his knowledge with others. It was this drive to continually improve the technology in his work that fostered the long-standing relationship he has had with NTU. In 2020, in conjunction with NTU, Stallion AI Services bred the first Suffolk Punch foal in the UK to have been born using sex-sorted semen from a genetically matched stallion. This combination of technologies, supported by the Rare Breed Survival Trust, is likely to be a major step forward, securing the future for all critically endangered breeds threatened with extinction as a result of inbreeding. Tullis has practiced equine artificial insemination and the freezing of stallion semen for over 30 years, perfecting different techniques and experimenting with new ones. During the last 18 years, he has passed on his knowledge by lecturing in the UK and internationally on all areas of stallion reproduction, and developed a popular webinar series related to his field. His goal now is to adapt the techniques he has developed for use in the conservation of endangered domestic, wild, and zoo animals. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Tullis Matson, being a person of distinguished in eminence and by attainments for the conferment of the honorary degree Doctor of Technology, honoris causa, in recognition of his significant contribution to the development and application of technology in support of the assisted breeding of horses.
Wow, thank you. I'm glad I didn't have to say that last bit. I would have been here a long, long time reciting that. So firstly, I'd just like to thank Julie Davis for producing and reading the citation, which was quite fantastic. So thank you very much on that. I mean, it's a huge honour, obviously, to be here today to receive this award, this doctorate in technology. And standing before you as a real sort of non-academic, I feel a little bit of a fraud, I have to admit. But that means even more to me to actually get this award today. I really do mean that. And I'd really like to offer my warmest congratulations to all of you in this room. And it's so well deserved. And you lot sitting here in front of me must be so, so proud of what they've achieved and where they are today. So congratulations to you all. For many of you out there, your sort of academic years, they always say must be some of your fun years. For me, unfortunately, it wasn't. It was some of my sort of darkest days of my life. And, you know, and that's really, I suffered very badly from dyslexia. And some of you out there may have not found it easy. You may have suffered from dyslexia or learning difficulties. And I'm a great believer, if that is the case, that's hopefully made you an even better person. And you can go out there, never be afraid to stand up and champion being dyslexic. I think sometimes people try and hide it, but try and be out there and say that you are. We employ a lot of people who are dyslexics, and we actually find they think in a different way and very much add an awful lot to our environment, of our working place as well. So never, one message I want to take home today, if you please never be afraid to speak out and say that, yes, I am dyslexic and I'm very, very proud of it. It's an honour to be that and not a disability in any way for that. So never hide it. My journey sort of started, as I said before, was not a very good one to start with, my academic, and I was told at the age of sort of 16 or 17, look, you either do all your retakes, which I failed everything, or you go and find a job. The first job I found was actually in racing. I know it doesn't look like it, and I've put a little bit of weight on since then. But I went into racing, and I'm really just going to give you a picture just to show what's my journey through and where it's ended up. And then we got into breeding horses, and one day a stallion and a mare were naturally covering, and a lot of you are horsey up there, so you know what I'm sort of speaking about. And the stallion, unfortunately, there was an accident with the mare, and the mare passed away. And I thought from one day onwards, there must be another way of doing it. And we started to do artificial insemination, and we were very lucky. We were in the right place at the right time, and really that got us on the path of really doing artificial insemination, AI, in horses, and started on the journey of assisted reproductive technologies. My passion has always been in horses and equine. My other passion is technologies, and it's great to be here and no better place I can do is actually put the two together. If you can put horses and technology together, that just ticks everything off in my box. And it's already alluded to in the citation before, but you know, many of you might not know the Suffolk Punch horse. There's 80 of them left in the country. There's 300 left in the world. They put food on our tables in the 1970s. They're part of our heritage, and we shouldn't let them go. But they're dying out. And one of the ways, like last year, they had something like 30 foals, 12 for female, and get my maths right now, 22 were, or 18 were male. And there's always seems to be that gender imbalance. So we had to think of a way how we can get around this. And we teamed up with Nottingham, Trent University here, and sort of said, how can we do this? And, with Gareth Starbuck, Dr. Gareth Starbuck, and it was a collaborative of all people's efforts. And bringing those two together with technology, we've managed to, splitting the X and Y sperm cells using the bovine technology, and produce Hope. And Hope is a great name for this foal. And this foal was born 9 months later. I was just saying to Gareth, I've never looked under a horse's hind legs so quickly after it's been born to make sure it's the right sex. There was a 5% chance it was going to be the wrong sex, but luckily we got it right. And that was a true story, and that was showing the teamwork between industry and university life, bringing it together, and how it can really, really work. And if you're passionate about something, you can achieve it. So that was very much down to sort of the work that we did here and the influences. And that suddenly led us on to another side. There's about 100 species a day go extinct. By the time I finish this speech, don't worry, it's not going to go on too long, I promise, but there'll be one more species gone extinct. How frightening is that? And all of you up there have got a chance to make a difference in the world. And what we saw, if we can freeze tissue samples down and bring them back to life for cats and dogs and horses, why can't we do this with other species? So we set up a charity called Nature's Safe. And now we've started one of the first ever living biobanks in the world. I know it sounds a bit Jurassic Parkish, but I promise you it's got a better ending. Well, I hope it's got a better ending. And that's some other vision that we thought, and it's not just me. And I have to admit, again, I feel a bit fraud because I've got an amazing team behind me, and it's part of them that's really put me here today. So this is some of the things, but I believe every single one of you, we're in an ever-changing world out there, and we're always thinking, oh, the world's obviously moving about and changing, but you have a huge, huge opportunity. I promise you, every single one of you up there that we're looking at today, if you're passionate about what you want to do, I promise you, you can deliver it. You really can. And that passion has to shine through. So you will go down roads where you think you failed, but that's not failure. We learn from that. And you'll go back and you'll get on another track. And I promise you, if you've got that passion, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So never, ever, ever, ever give up. And so really, I think I'm coming to the end now, but I'd really, never dare to dream also. I was told the other day, we shouldn't dream, but never, never dare to dream. Those dreams can come true. And really try and set your horizons so something that can be done, because the route that you take, yes, it might not be the end one, but the path you take might well lead you to something that's totally unexpected. It did with me. I never thought I'd be standing up in front of you in a month of Sundays doing this. I really didn't. I didn't think I'd be cryogenically freezing. We froze a jaguar last week that passed away at Chester Zoo. We've reawoken those cells. I mean, this is work but the route we started taking down, you never know what it leads to. And grab those opportunities, each one of you. If there's something comes to you, try and grab those opportunities when you can. Never afraid to speak out to people. I think we're in a world now where we do lots on mobile phones and we're all on Zoom calls and things like that. I think communication is everything. You never know who you're sitting next to in a train or a station or anything. I wind my family up all the time. I talk to everybody, and tell them my life history to see what they want to do. You never know where that leads to. So I think you're in an amazing place. It's technology, equine. And the other thing that you should really do is you're going out, and a lot of you, I believe, have already got jobs. Try and do some good with what you're doing. I'm sure you are, but you'd be amazed if you put some of that technology or that use to a charity or doing something good out there. I promise you, they will be rewarded back tenfold to you. It really will. So whatever you're doing, try and just give that little bit back. We're an amazing world. I know there's lots of things going on around the world, but you have the ability, every single one of you, I promise, to change the world to a better place. And believe in yourself, and I promise you, you can do it. If I can do it with no qualifications, you certainly can do it out there. So I really wish to thank my express gratitude to the Vice-Chancellor, Edward Peck, Steve Denton, for this generous honour of this honorary degree of technology, along with Professor Philippe Wilson and Dr. Gareth Starbuck. I am truly, truly, truly humbled to be standing up in here today talking to you. And lastly, never, ever, as I said before, dare to dream. I dreamed, and I'm here today.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduates. Registrar, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Zoo Biology, Joseph Arnold. Eleanor Avery. Chloe Bacon. Lucy Bailey. Holly Baxendale. Sophie Benzie. Emma Bush. Samantha Cation. Emily Collins. Frederico de Silva. Mary Edwards. Amy Govia. Emma Hope. Megan Horsley. Dervla Lyon. Aidan Mee. Rebecca Mitchell. Molly Rook. Jamie Shepherd. Saskia Shipston. Olivia Smith. Shannon Smith. Taya Stevens. Lewis Willett. Kieran Willoughby. William Yowdale. Sophie Andrews. Emily Bakewell. Adam Barrett Driley. Ryan Blythe. The next student also receives the Cantrell Award Applied Animal Studies. Thomas Collard. Georgina Corden. James Gibson. Dana Gordon. Caitlin Gospel. Lucy Hughes. Bethany Ireland. Amber Jackson. Kieran Marshall. Brianna Mullins. Ashley Nolder. Phoebe Payne. Chloe Stevenson. Daniel Stockdale. Chelsea Taylor Page. Alex Worrell. The Foundation degree in Science in Animal Science, Justin Clark. Daniel Conway. Megan Dowis. Chloe Louise Gooch. Barbara Isabel Guimaraes Alves. Maria Keane. Paige Keane. Rebecca Knock. Mark Shirley. Chi Cheng Ung. Emily Jane Walker. Nikitha O'Loughlin Russell. Foundation degree in Science in Veterinary Nursing Science, Bethany Allen. Alice Beach. Amy Beavers. Holly Beresford. Shannon Bloom. Ellie Cookson. Emma Evans. Eleanor Green. Rebecca Harley. Lauren Hart. Bethany Haynes. Olivia Hayward. The next student also receives the Staff Prize for Excellent Commitment to Learning in Animal and Equine Sciences, Luke Hutchinson. Megan Jones. Erin Kennedy. Chloe Kirk Holmes. Isabel Lavin. Moraine Lewis. Bethan Loven. Rebecca Machin. Olivia McFarlane. Lucy Naylor. Abigail Parker. Lauren Parkinson. Melissa Polden. Letty Skurlock. Sophie Jade Stevenson. Victoria Talbot. Lucy Megan Thurlow. Grace Trent. Stephanie Turner. Laura Webb. The next student also receives the Godber Trophy and the Newark and Nottinghamshire Agricultural Society Award, Emily Williams. Stacey Wright. Jessica Yelland McClure. Foundation degree in Science in Animal Science, Katie Cooper. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Animal Biology, Lois Ryan. Registrar, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Animal, Rural and Environmental Sciences, includes the presentation of awards to graduates at this ceremony. Thomas Collard, who earlier received a Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Zoo Biology, will now propose the student vote of thanks.
Registrar, Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Executive Dean, Deputy Dean, distinguished guests, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Well, hasn't this been wonderful? It's so lovely to share and celebrate our successes with one another and to see so many happy and smiling faces. Now, of course, that's down to the hard work and perseverance we've shown over the years since we started our degrees, be that from home, in virtual lectures, or in the library, where the work to chit-chat ratio is a little imbalanced at times. But that's what university is all about, meeting like-minded individuals who share your passion, or heading to the Brack Bar for a Friday night fluid, and not leaving until the early hours of the morning. In fact, on more than one occasion, I've come face to face with a badger on my walk home, and neither of us were quite sure what to do. But badgers aside, since we finished our degrees, our paths have diverged. I've continued to indulge in my love of zoos with a master's degree here at Trent, whilst others have gone on to gain fantastic roles in their respective industries around the world. However, one thing we'll always have in common is our time here at Trent, or more specifically, Brackenhurst campus. Brackenhurst, as we all know, is a beautiful place. It's home to wonderful grounds, the wildlife that I've already mentioned, and most importantly, the fantastic staff to whom we owe our thanks for their support and guidance throughout our degrees. Not to forget our family and friends, who I again thank on behalf of all graduates here today. Your patience, your care, and your love has allowed us to reach our full potentials, and for that, we'll forever be grateful. Again, It has been so lovely to see you all here today, and an absolute honour to share my university experience with you all. Thank you.
Class of 2021, may I echo the thoughts of my colleague, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, by congratulating you on your achievements and wish you every success for the future. It really is fantastic to be able to share this day with you and your nearest and dearest in person. And it's also wonderful to be back undertaking these ceremonies in this magnificent university hall. We take great pride when distinguished members of society agree to join the NTU community by becoming honorary graduates. Thank you, Tullis, for accepting our invitation and for your insightful and inspiring words, particularly for our graduating cohort. So I've been doing speeches like this for too many years that I care to remember, and I still get a bit of nervousness and anxiety. So Thomas, to get up and deliver that vote of thanks in the way that you did with such aplomb, you should be very proud, and indeed your family should be very proud. So very well done indeed. Students like Thomas are the beating heart of our university, and in many ways of this city and indeed this county. Your contributions did not just come in lecture theatres, seminars, studios and labs. You undertook placements that made local organisations more effective. You took NTU to 10th last year in the University Sports League, our highest ever placing. And you participated in one of the liveliest sets of student union elections of recent years. Beyond our campuses, you played sports for local clubs, you helped young children with their reading in local schools, and you volunteered at food banks. You also contributed generously to the nighttime economy of the city, as and when it was appropriate to do so. Where would Nottingham, Nottinghamshire, and indeed this great university be without you? Although you've now graduated, you will remain members of our global NTU family, a worldwide community of almost 250,000 alumni. Our doors will always be open to you. You can continue to access support from us, including face-to-face advice on the next steps of your career from our employability team for the next 3 years. In addition, and in recognition of the exceptional challenges you have faced, we're extending our graduate internship programme this summer, offering hundreds of paid opportunities working for the university. If you are still looking for a graduate role or are underemployed, please go to Employability Online or visit my colleagues at the Future You stand in Newton today. In time, consider how you too could help future generations of students, just as some alumni will have helped you through offering guest lectures, placements, or careers advice, or by helping to fund our scholarships, facilities, and research. When the time comes, I'd also encourage you to complete our graduate outcomes survey. By doing so, you will be making another important contribution to this university and will be very much appreciated. But all of that is for the future. Very shortly, I will formally close the ceremony, and as I said at the start, it's been great to welcome you back in person to graduate. It's been great to see our students cross the stage, mostly happy, some a bit nervous and anxious. But it's also been great to see the reaction of parents, family and friends, applause, the occasional whoop, the occasional holler, the occasional yelp. Our class of 2021 have achieved so much in the most challenging of circumstances, So before I close the ceremony, I would encourage you to acknowledge those achievements again by clapping, hooting, hollering as loud as you possibly can. Well done, class of 2021. So now is the time to celebrate and enjoy your success. I invite you all to join us for refreshments in the Newton building. Guests, if you could remain seated for the processional music as our academic party and the graduates lead the hall. I now declare this ceremony closed.